What? Invincible everything. Thank you. All right. Next news item. We talk a lot about new IPs here on EG, some that are successful, and guys, honestly, some that are complete failures. And some of us have even said that nowadays it's near impossible to break out a new IP. I mean, in all honesty, when Nintendo's releasing a goddamn Mario game every other week, you know, it is tough to make a new guy that people aren't like, well, you're trying to take Mario's spot. Well, it's about time, right? I mean, there has to be some sort of legacy of new IPs. Well, finally, Ubisoft, who had this plan with Assassin's Creed, now after a short week of being released, it is being said that they are the fastest selling new IP in 5 years. And believe it or not, The Getaway, which this just blows my mind, was the last successful IP, they said, that well, obviously didn't quite make it, but that sold with such success. Which I got to be honest with you, it's really surprising to think when you've had like siphon filters out there and stuff like that. But they're saying it's The Getaway. So anyway, congrats to Assassin's Creed and good luck with Part 2. Also, I want to point out a great comment by Mark Wilson of Kotaku. He actually says, selling exclusive games may sell consoles, but selling multi-platform games sells games. And, it's like, it's such a simple quote and a simple concept, but we argue a lot on the forums and on the show about, oh, I'm going to get my 360 because fucking it's got, Mass Effect, and I'm going to get my PS3 because it's got Metal Gear Solid 4. But at the end of the day, when you get a game that is on a assortment of consoles and it can grow and become more successful because it has an entire audience to cater to that doesn't, it isn't constricted by the boundaries of the numbers of consoles, then, ultimately that's really how you're going to achieve success. And there is something to be said about that. Force, Assassin's Creed, are you surprised, especially with all the hype that has occurred?
I was watching TV the other night, and I couldn't believe how many commercials I saw for Assassin's Creed, like top notch. Oh my God, this looks like this looks like the movie of the summer to go see. And I think they marketed it perfectly, and people are gullible.
It actually could be the best. It could be the best game to movie translation ever. If they went for it, I could see where the storyline would probably just.
The entire movie was made with the game engine.
No, I don't know about that. I didn't mean like 3D. But
okay.
If you actually put it into real life perspective, that would be I'd go see that movie, wouldn't you, Cameron?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed,
probably
live action.
I want to play the game first, so we'll see.
How can you not? I haven't
Thank
even played the game at all, and I want to see a movie for it.
Tyride. I don't know about Tyride, dude.
What?
It's like Tyra Banks, I want to call it.
That is a good point, actually.
Force, Assassin's Creed would make an awesome movie, would it not?
Dude, I don't know. Remember, we had this conversation. If you were to ask me what's Assassin's Creed about, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
You know what, Force? I have a retort to that.
Oh, boy.
I watched Hostel 2 this past weekend, and you liked that movie, and I thought that movie sucked balls.
Dude, it was worth it for that in shot. It was worth it.
It was
that whole
not
2 hours was
worth
it for the last minute.
That movie was waste of fucking 90 minutes of my life, bro. And you know how much I love horror movies, and it blew. Like, you should have just told me to watch the last 20 minutes, dude. That's what you should have told me.
Dude,
I would have enjoyed it.
That was the same with the first Hostel.
Well,
speaking of movies from video games.
Oh, yeah.
Hitman.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Beowulf.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, Beowulf, too. I saw Beowulf over the weekend, you guys. Go see it in 3D, IMAX, regular 3D. You just have to see it in 3D, okay? It's like... If
you don't, will your eyes melt?
Well,
your eyes will probably melt in the IMAX 3D because it's
It's funny that you mentioned both those movies together, because both those movies are movies I would say do not support, because both of them are R-rated that had their balls trimmed from them, which really bums me out.
Oh.
Well,
like, I want to see Beowulf so bad, but I know there's a 30-minute longer R-rated
Dude, you're
cut
the
out
same
there.
guy who is like, fuck it,
That's
I'm
a good
going
point.
to see Die Hard 4 regardless of how edited it is.
Well, that was different.
Oh, I see. John McClane thrown into the pot, and all of a sudden it's a different
John
story.
McClane got me.
So
right.
if it was John McClane Wolf, you would endorse that movie regardless.
The movie of the year comes out tomorrow, so it's all good.
Which one?
You missed.
Are you kidding me?
No, that doesn't look that
Dude.
good. Hitman commercials.
I think
guys
The
are
Stand might have better production values that was on TV
We're talking
than
the best
Mist.
movie in a decade.
Dude,
and I haven't
they
even
filmed the
seen
whole
it. You
movie in a
watch.
grocery store.
With some fucking buckets filled with water and dry ice. All right, guys, we need more Mist. Go get more dry ice. Come on. That's it.
After
Holy
you've seen
shit.
it,
Go tell
I
the
want both
executive
of you to
producer we need $5
apologize.
million more dollars. This dry ice is fucking expensive.
Man.
They could have made this movie for TV for $25 for us.
I'll wait for the apologies.
I think I personally, since we're on the subject of movies, I think I Am Legend is looking kind of sweet. I know that like a lot of the monsters and environments and animals look a little too 3D and fake, but so did iRobot, and that was still kind of cool. But it looks unique. But yeah, I wanted to go back to Hitman.
Okay.
I love Timothy Olyphant. I thought he was awesome in Deadwood. I like him in some of his other roles. He plays a good guy, plays a good bad guy. He was great in Die Hard 4, but I'm sorry, I cannot see him as, is it Agent 47?
His bald head, he just looks too young for it.
He looks
I don't know.
stupid. It doesn't even look like Hitman. He looks dumb, and it just, the movie looks terrible.
It was supposed to be though one of the goriest like action movies ever made. The studio saw it and said, "Hell no, we can never release
Are you
this."
kidding it? Are you
The director who
more
made it
gory
just
than
came off
Rambo,
some
the
French
new
movie.
Rambo? Because that shit is crazy.
Dude, I can't believe they're letting us see that already.
What, the new Rambo stuff?
Yeah, like the uncut trailers are holy cow.
Oh my God, I love. Do you have the trailer right here? Should we watch it?
Yeah, I'll try and pull it up. Give me
All
a
right,
sec.
let's see if we can pull it up here real quick. Hitman the movie in a long line of basically crappy movie to game or game to movie translations. Hitman is obviously the latest one. Is it? What? It's out tomorrow. Is that it?
It has potential. Not movie theater, but when it
It has
comes out of
potential to
DVD
what?
uncut,
Bomb?
that's rated.
Yeah.
It has potential.
The
to fucking-
director who made it's amazing.
The who?
So, the director who made it just came off making some unbelievable horror movie that everyone's been talking about called Inside, and it's just like unbelievably gory.
Have
and
you
this
seen
new movie's
Inside?
good. I have not.
Well, if you haven't,
It's
then
like every horror festival, I want to see it so bad.
all right, let's. Is this as big as we can make it?
Sorry, that's all I got.
World's deadliest criminals. Raised by an exiled brotherhood of the church. His purpose, to rid the world of the evil that infects it. Most believe his very existence is a sin. But others know he is a necessary evil.
How many bullet time effects do you think this movie will have?
2,500.
Who are you?
The place I was raised, they didn't give us names. They gave us numbers.
What was your number?
47.